Hello everybody, welcome to the Speakeasy.
I'm Zach.
And I'm Jake.
We are the Dirt Road Men.
No! No!
Frickin' phone stole my attention. I was gonna work it in there nice and smooth.
Uh-huh.
That's why I moved it in the first place. I didn't want beer all over it.
I'm just trying to actually, enjoy a beer. Once a month, once every couple of months beer. And you're trying to make me power chug it. So today we have a Gurkha cigar.
Yeah, it's the Gurkha Symphony.
Symphony.
Yeah. Apparently, a dude that worked for a cigar site actually changed the name of this cigar. So, it wasn't called the Gurkha Symphony, it was called the Gurkha whatever this dude's name is on it. And,
K. Hansotia. Hansotia.
Okay. Anyway, I'm pretty sure his last name's Symphony. But the one guy said, like, science or something. Anyway, he let his friend try one of these on the golf course, and the only way to tell what it was by the band with the signature on it, and the guy was like, oh yeah, I like that K, whatever science cigar. And he was like, I don't even know what kind of cigar this is. And so he looked it up, and then he straight up, like, called Gurkha. I was like, why don't you just rename it, like, the Gurkha Symphony, since that's the guy's last name?
I mean, it's up here in English.
Is it?
It has an H. Hansotia.
Oh, okay. I don't know. They renamed it the Gurkha Symphony for some reason that I thought was related to the guy's name, but that guy convinced him to rename it to the Gurkha Symphony.
Okay.
And they went with it literally based on the call and recommendation of
From guy playing golf?
some dude that owns a relatively reputable cigar site. I can't remember if it was like JR Cigars or Cigars International or something. It's one of the ones that's pretty successful shipping like nationwide, but they also do reviews. Yours is canoeing, but I'm betting it's because you dropped the shit out of it.
Yeah, probably.
He just like straight up, I don't know what happened, his hand like opened and it hit the floor.
Maybe I should go get that looked at.
Yeah. Normally we would have this with whiskey. We didn't shoot any whiskey reviews today though, and Jake wanted a beer, so we're having it with some Boulevard Wheat because we're from Kansas City and it's Kansas City beer.
If you live somewhere else other than around us, and you happen to have this and you think about trying it, definitely do.
Yeah, the Boulevard Wheat is pretty good. It's my go-to that I can get anywhere around here. The only other two beers I think I like better would be the stronger Guinness Extra Stout and Dragon's Milk. There's some Sam Adams off that I like better too.
The Sam Adams, especially.
But you can't get those everywhere.
Yeah.
So. That's what all the things I just said have in common is they're not as common around here as this is. This is at every gas station.
Thanks to our new liquor laws, you can get regular beer at gas stations now.
Because we couldn't until like last year. This year in April.
April 1st.
Yeah. So.
That would have been a fucked up April Fool's joke.
I would have been pissed. Places weren't selling beer for like a month. Just to not sell beer. This is a cigar review, I swear.
Yep.
Full disclosure though, there was almost nothing I could find on this cigar, so we knew straight from the jump that we were going to have to kind of bullshit our way through this one. So.
One thing I was kind of disappointed about that I found out accidentally is they're not super durable. If you just drop it from like 4 feet or so and it lands on the floor, it's going to split.
Most cigars I've had, if you drop them once they're lit, they don't smoke right afterwards.
Huh. Well,
cigar rolling is kind of an art. Once they're lit, if you throw them on the ground, it's tough for them to stay made correctly.
I didn't throw it.
Okay.
It just fell.
At the speed of gravity.
Yes.
This is a Connecticut cigar. It's like all the way to the left on the flavor spectrum, and just like in the political spectrum, all the way to the left tends to not be very good. So,
Nope. It's not terrible. Surprisingly, it is not terrible.
yeah, it's. We've had some Connecticut's and even some naturals that are just like sucking hot air. And we tend to kind of avoid Connecticut's. This is a Connecticut I wouldn't mind smoking again. But I also, so far, we'll let you know for sure in the back half, but so far, I'm not impressed enough that I would go out and buy this again.
No.
It does have a Connecticut shade leaf wrapper, Dominican binder, and Nicaraguan long fillers. And it did get a 91 from Cigar Aficionado. We can be objective with naturals and Maduros. We're not very good at being objective with Connecticut's. It's got to really impress us to get in that even 8 range. I guess anything's got to kind of impress us to get in the 8 range, but we don't have many Connecticut's that get above a 7. Ever.
You said this is a Connecticut shade leaf?
Yes.
That means it's grown in the shade, correct? Or at least
Yes, it is.
predominantly?
Yeah. They put this like film over it, if I remember correctly. We talked about it. I'll probably
Like
espouse
a-
the rest in the back half, but
Like a shade netting?
Yeah.
Okay.
yes.
That sounds right.
I'll look it up, clarify it in the back half, because that's like all the info I have on this cigar, so I might as well make sure I get that right. I don't really have anything else on the front end of this because of that. Maybe we'll tell you something about the Gurkha brand. It's been a while since we talked about them. Because there's just really not a lot to say about this cigar that you can find online.
Yeah, I mean, really, there's kind of split 50-50. They've got their fans and they've got the people who just hate them. Who want to burn them, but not smoke them while they're burning.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that just really hate Gurkhas. I will say I've had some Gurkhas that weren't that great. I've also had some Gurkhas that I did not mind. I had a Gurkha Black Ops that I was actually pretty pleased with. It was a Maduro, and I enjoyed it.
No, I will say this. So far for Connecticut, it's pretty good.
I would not be upset if someone offered me one.
No, yeah, I would smoke it again. I wouldn't. I don't see myself going out and buying any Connecticut's, so...
If I wanted to buy some Connecticut's at this particular juncture, I would almost always buy the Alec Bradley Black Market Vandal the Con. Not just because it has like the longest name in the history of cigars, but because it's the best Connecticut I've had. And the only other one that contends is the Leaf by Oscar Connecticut. But at the same time,
You could also get like a triple Maduro.
yeah. Even an Isla del Sol, if I'm looking for something light, that's usually what I'm going to reach for, is a flavored.
The Oliva Connecticut ones that we had, Series O or Series Q?
Series O.
O? Those were pretty good.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Yep.
So, a while ago, so.
That was a long time ago. But anyway, we'll be back for the back half in a little bit.
I'm not going to do it. Oh, I could have done it.
I would have been pissed. But I get it. Just touching up the burn. A little too hard.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
I'm Zach, and it's the back half.
You know who I am.
He's Jake.
You know who I am.
I don't know, man. So we don't have much of a half for the back half, and I will fully disclose to you that I didn't look anything up. We went outside and did some stuff. So,
Whatever we said before we did our little break, it was accurate.
yes. We didn't give any tasting notes or much on the cigar. Frankly, I really didn't catch a lot at first. I have found some vanilla.
Yes.
I did notice as I hit the back end here a hint of like black pepper, or red pepper. I mean, like just barely.
Red pepper.
Red pepper has a little more of a
Smoky.
I guess. I was going with a little more bitter, a little less spice, it just seems like. I guess. Or no. I don't know. Red pepper seems less spicy to me than black pepper.
Okay. The only thing I got like a touch of vanilla about halfway through, just for a split second. Didn't find it again.
Oh, I've found it a couple of times.
It's. I don't know. Nothing really pulled my attention away from what we were doing, or if I was playing around on my phone, just smoking it. Nothing pulled me away from it, which isn't a bad thing. But it's also not.
It's just a kind of a background type thing.
Yeah, it's not bad. There was no point in it when I thought.
Is it pointed like straight at you?
I don't. Not really.
Here you go getting that big. I know you've been doing better, but man.
Unless you bumped it, I just got it angled to where you can barely see the pooper pipe. And there's still more of you on screen.
I'm just messing with you. I don't care, man. Well, you can definitely see the pooper pipe.
It got moved.
Okay. So I've been like over here.
Yeah, or you.
Somebody hit it.
Sneaking around. Let's do this on camera.
Yeah, why not?
There's more of that.
Duct tape production.
Duct tape the fuck out of this production.
Seth left to get soda, so we're just kind of chilling here. Hey.
There we go. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How is it even catching your face from way over there? That's surprising.
I don't know. Let's see. I don't.
Whatever. You guys might see a reflection. You'll get over it. You can see
this
reflections
is right.
anyway. Yeah,
It's just part of my
We're good
arm
now.
gets.
Here, there you go. We got room.
Cool.
We've always had that part of the bar cut off because we try to miss that pipe. But what I will say is that mine smoked really well. I knocked the cherry off at one point. I had to relight it. But it smoked smooth. I only had to touch up the burn right there at the end, and that was because I had to relight it because I knocked the cherry off. I think had I not done that, I would have continued smoking it nice and easy all the way through. It draws really well. So I'll give it points for that.
Once I got past the split part from when I dropped it, mine fixed itself on the canoeing for the most part, and I didn't really have to touch it up after once or twice. Just kind of trying to even it back out after that little fiasco.
Yeah.
So
as far as people's normal complaints about Gurkha construction and stuff like that, I don't see that in this cigar. That said, while the construction is nice, and this may be a symptom of it being a Connecticut, I may be a little biased here, but I've had other Connecticut's that brought more flavor to the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Leaf by Oscar, the Alec Bradley, Black Market Connecticut. Those guys keep my attention even when I'm smoking them. Now, they're light enough that if I'm trying to wash something or something, I can do that, and I don't have to just think while I'm doing the cigar thing. But construction-wise, these are fine. These are great. I just want a little more flavor out of them.
yes.
I'd give it a 6.
Okay.
I wouldn't buy it again. I would be happy to smoke it if somebody gave me one. I would not complain. I know a lot of people are really prejudiced against Gurkhas, and I don't think this cigar justifies that. But
It's not a bad cigar.
I've only had one Gurkha that justified that, and that's enough for me to assume that maybe it was the way it was kept. So, yeah. So a 6 on this. You don't have any beer left, do you?
No.
I didn't even bring glasses down here. This is weird. We can't do that.
Some kind of glass, don't we?
Yeah, there's a glass right there. There's another whiskey glass if you don't mind drinking out of that Glencairn in front of you.
I sure don't, so I tipped it over.
Grab that stag.
Do it.
Pour me to the middle of the X's, pour yourself a solid pour, and then we'll send you guys off correctly. If you even bothered to stay with us after we rated it and just started doing dumb shit.
Got to over there.
It's good enough.
I need to do more. I need to
It's
do
fine.
less.
No, you're not doing less. Alright. So, till we see you again, I'm Zach.
And I'm Jake.
We are the Dirt Road Men. That was nice. I liked it.
Me too.
Hey everybody, if you like this video, hit a like or dislike, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you really like what we're doing, check us out over on Facebook where we post every day.